Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Space block, yeah? Space block coming at you? I always want to say it like blocks in space, but that doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Lost in Space? From Lost in Space, right. Anyway, hello, my name's JohnMegacycle, and another episode of Space Block is here for me to torture everybody with, apparently. This is very much has taken inspiration from C Block, I think it's called. Very similar premise. You're in space, though, and there's a lot of duplication recipes for you to get your industry started. That's kind of it. Aside from that, there's not a ton of extra frills. We're not dealing with a lot of different technologies. There's the duplication technology that came standard, and realistically, all I'm doing is just pounding materials into more materials somehow. 'Cause physics. We got started off with a really good start. A bunch of solar panels, accumulators, a couple of assemblers, and we're just going along. As I mentioned at the beginning of this season, I wasn't entirely sure if this was going to be like a full season or if this was going to be a, hey, we took a look at it. It's pretty cool. It's got my recommendation. Check it out. If you want a more chill way to play, it's a pretty cool way to play. Like, I don't know how we're going to do this. As it stands right now, I'm going to just have a bit of a time with it, really. It's really relaxing and refreshing to not deal with biters. We've dealt with biters, with Bobs, with our long vanilla playthrough, with Mobile Factory, with Freight Forwarding, with almost every other playthrough except the Open TTD map I worked on and presented. Everything else has been biter relevant. I'll phrase it like that. Biter relevant. One thing I was working on where we left off last episode is I want to work on a way to better facilitate the infinite processing of ores and how to get ores turned into plates in a safe manner. The infinite process we have requires 5 iron ore and it produces 6 iron ore. Seems pretty straightforward, but the thing is, without circuit networks or any real logic, I need to build a method that allows for a guarantee rate of return, and we don't accidentally starve ourselves. That's the important takeaway, is I need to get to a point where we don't accidentally starve ourselves. So, that being said, what I tried to come up with is some sort of a stupid splitter system, is what I'm going to call it. And if I know 100% certain facts, I can build logic off of those facts, right? So here's a good example. The stove is on. The stove top. The top part of the stove. Let's call it a stove top. If it's on and it's hot and I put my hand on it, I burn my hand. Does that happen 100% of the time? Yes. Why? Fire is hot, right? Really simple stuff. We can build logic off of that. This is really no different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say every 5 items I put in, I get 1 item out, or 1 extra item out for a total of 6. That's 100% all the time. What I can do is I can use splitters to ensure that 100% of the time we get that 1 extra ore out of the system and then push the remaining ore back in for reprocessing. That was sketch. That's a guarantee. That's something we can build a little bit of logic on. We can make that work on the regular. So that's the real idea behind the splitter system, and logistics are going to be the gateway to that. That's what's going to allow the splitter item. From there I can actually do... Oh, deep breath. I could do a little bit of work. Right now it's a little bit of waiting. Waiting's not bad for the early game. It just takes a while. It just takes a little while. We have 31. How much do I need for this? 40? We're perfect. We got it. No problem. Yeah, because right now I have to be the judge, jury, and executioner in terms of how much product is being pushed from A to B, how it's used, what part of it is smelted, all the bric-a-brac I have to care. But I'm hoping to design this system so I don't have to care. Oh my gosh, a system I don't have to care about. How amazing does that sound? So So this will take a little bit of time for it to boot up, so to speak, but once we get there, yeah. You can take all of that, you can take all that, you can take all that. Yeah, smelt it. What is the next technology I really care about? Probably fast inserters, and that's going to be a hot minute for us to get to that, for sure. Actually, what I wouldn't mind to do, now that I'm really thinking about it... Oh, do I have a little more space? I don't. Well, this was a waste of time. I thought I had a different plan. I did not have a different plan. You can have that 13. I want 1 stack of coal with me at all times, though. Okay, let's get some belts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives me 50 belts, because they're built in increments of 2. I also would like another assembler. I'm going to need more inserters. I'm going to need all kinds of crap. All the crap. All the crap. Wow. Wow. These are just yellow belts, so this is not going to be like a huge production thing. If you use the blue belts, the express belts I think they're called, what can happen is if you're using yellow inserters, they just can't grab the item fast enough. So when an item blitzes by, the item just can't grab it. So it's just like it's sad, depressed inserter noises. This is going to be really cool, though. Can I get another one? I need plates, of course. This is going to turn our assembly machine and, well, our 2 assembly machines, turn them into 5, just making iron. And then we'll sketch this out, and it's going to be cool. If it happens at all like it's going on in my brain, it's going to be amazing. Stay tuned for how it flippin' doesn't. I'll push this up, or I'll do copper up there. Iron, however, is king. So that's be a bit. We don't have too much more research to accomplish. We're already at the 81 percentile. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Yeah, what I might do is I might gut this, pull this up so we have like a dozen or so of these assembly machines going crazy just on iron, and then go from there. The other thing that's going to be a little bit of a difficulty is smelting. Right now I don't have any real clean method to do smelting, but we'll get there. With the copper, no, with the, what am I saying? The coal, I could just hand feed all that crap. And that would be just fine. That would be just fine. 88%. I'm excited. I'm excited. I need at least 1, 2, 3, 5. I think 5 splitters will do the thing I need to do. So let's see here. For every 5 units that come in... Oh no, 6 units come in. Right, okay. Because 6 units come in and that's an even number, I think we're okay. It's gonna take a little bit of layering, but we'll be alright. It's gonna be pretty butt ugly, but it'll be fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm so excited. Thank you very much. I would like one of those, and that's all I can afford. How much iron is it? 16. Oh, the real gotcha is copper, actually. Okay, so here's the gimmick, right? We have 6 items come out. This is going to facilitate 3 items on each side, 100% guaranteed. This guy goes right back into the system. We'll split it again. Oh, you know what? That's still not a guarantee because 3 doesn't divide evenly. Rats. Yeah, once it turns into 3, that sucks. Oh, man. If it was 4, it would be divisible 100% of the time, all the time, no problem. But it's not. Doof. How's this gonna work? So one thing here is this is gonna split it 2 on one side, 1 on another. If I do this, will it eventually even out? So this was kind of the running idea, right? Then this is safe for smelting. So if 6 go in, 3 to the left, 3 to the right, 1, 2, or 1, 1, 1 technically. So that's the 5, and then 6. So this would be perfect for every other piece. Ugh. Okay, my brilliant idea is significantly less brilliant. It would be automatic, however, which is kind of the gotcha I'm hoping for. Let's give it a test. You pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Okay. I'm also going to shut you down. I'll take that, thanks. Here's what I want to have happen. I'm going to take all the items back out. I wanted to test for a singular process to make sure it worked. Oh, actually, that's the even funnier thing is machines are going to feed each other. In this case. So most of this is just going to feed right to the left, but whatever feeds all the way to the right is mine. Because if I didn't feed this out, this would be... I think we would lose too much. But what I do have, though, is an absolute guarantee this stuff is clean for the smelt. Yep, that's clean for the smelt. So there's that. That's something. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to speed this up a little bit. I only wanted to do a singular process to see the validity of how this was going to work. And if I fill the line up pretty thick like that, that should jumpstart the whole process. More assembly machines is most likely going to be the answer as to what we do about this, so we get more throughput. Character in the way. Boo. It's not working as quickly as I'd like, but it is working. Let's just fill the line entirely. Does something like that work for us? I'd love to see all the machines running all the time. And the only way we're going to do that is by seeing a lot of iron ore on the line. But I think based on the math, I think we're okay. More smelting could be done, sure. Let's just peel this off. Let's see here. 1. I need more iron. 1, 2. I'm going to need more inserters. 1. Yeah, I think we're hitting the birth of automation. Yep. Now, technically, our old system was a bit more efficient, I feel, because we were literally taking and filling as much as we possibly could. This feels good, though. I think I like this. I think I like this. A little rough on the edges, yeah, but I think it'll do. I'm gonna need more belt. Yeah, all right. It's all working. That's the big thing. I didn't want to lose overall production. That was the big gotcha. Yep, and now this is just going to continuously feed more and more and more into the system. I'll take all that. You can have all of that. If you could scrap us up some more copper ore, that'd be great. Oops. Just spilling it onto the floor, why not? I'm classy like that. Is this a good strategy? I don't think so. Is it a workable one? Yeah, I think so. Now, what I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing a ton of excess on the line. All the machines are working. I think we've got it. Yeah, I'm adding more machines, which is adding more burden to the iron ore that is already on the line. So I think this is working out pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I keep hitting Q as if I have more assembly machines in my inventory magically. I don't. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm just going to keep doing that, though. There's that. I'm going to just add a little more iron to the line manually. And then this should be, like I said, pretty darn self-sufficient. Or at least it should just handle itself, really. Again, all the machines are running, so we've just added a ton of extra production value. We haven't pulled anything away. All that stuff is just working full tilt. Did you work through all that? Oh, snaps. Thank you. Our coal reserves are looking mighty fine. Mighty fine. Mighty fine. How much more landfill do I get per fill? 1 extra. Good stuff. This is actually looking really good. Oh yeah, if we can get 2 of the smelters working non-stop, even better. Yeah, it looks like that's kind of what's happening. Perfect. That is... I could not ask for anything better. That worked out amazingly. Okay, how much room do I need for that to be duplicated? I need a little more. Can I snag a lag 50 of that? I want to do the exact same thing for copper. Oh, can I build an unknown key namespace tile? Okay, that's just the default error for that. Scrap, I need 1 more square's worth. 1 more square's worth. Ah, yes. Boop. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I can mass produce way more assemblers, but that's okay. 1, 2 of that. 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. All the belts. We'll have to do this 1 step at a time. We can't go completely ham. This is looking really good, though. One thing we can always do if the iron gets far too full, we can bleed off the line. And actually what's going to happen is, yeah, you 2 are running full kilter. That's amazing. This is not my favorite design ever, but I mean, it's working, right? That's what counts in Factorio, right? Function over form. That's kind of the deal. We're going to move this over just a wee bit there. That feels better. Yeah, 2 smelters going crazy. Are we doing on power? Still plenty of power. Can always add more, can do whatever else we need. So that works out beautifully. Yep. Seen some real good saturation on that iron line. Oh, how are we doing on stuff? Can I make more stuff? Need more stuff. How is this working? Uh, in, out. Sure. Doesn't super duper matter. How does this potentially connect? And this didn't connect? Doesn't super duper matter. See figure 4.5 of my PowerPoint presentation on how it super doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't know you could rotate ghosts. Spooky. Yeah, get the process going, yo. Do I need a ton of copper? I really don't. So we're going to trim this down just a little bit. I still got 4 more we're going to build. Start with that, please. Thank you. Oh, right. I can't copy-paste crap on top of ghosts. This doesn't look right. Nope. That looks better. This iron line's looking so good. Okay. I think we're hitting some good numbers here. Yep, our smelting is now unable to keep up with the rest of our industrial process. So now the iron ore is actually backfilling onto the line. Not a terrible thing, but it's not a desirable thing. This line has to be clear all the time. How's that do ya? Just gonna bleed this out just a little bit. Doesn't have to be crazy. There we go. That's beautiful right there. Yeah, good stuff. More assemblers, yeah? I'm low on iron, no way. Okay, looks like we're finally catching up. I also have a boatload of iron on me I wouldn't mind to get rid of. There you go. Have fun with that. Let me know how that works. Take 2 of those and call me in the morning. Oops. More iron, of course. Yeah, now I'm starting to craft stuff 5 at a time, which is super the good feels. Yep, we're really ramping up now. Oh man, can I see my production from not 10 hours, 10 hours? There you go. What's this? Iron? Yeah, you can definitely see on this chart where we multiplied our production by 5-fold. What is this? Copper ore? Oh yeah, iron plate also. Yeah, I was hand feeding stuff. I don't hand feed nothing no mo. This baby can sprint. Are you kidding me? I ain't got to do nothing. Might help if I had the right recipe. We're going to let that stock up. I'm pretty much not going to touch it for a hot minute. We do another set or 2? We can. Awesome. And we'll do the same thing. We'll break this out. We'll add some smelting, and then boom, automagic plates. Yeah, this isn't my favorite setup I've ever done, but it'll do. It'll work. We're getting the infinite resources, so that plays nice. I'm gonna bleed this line just a little more. I shouldn't have to do it, but just get it done. Cool. Yeah, we're getting a lot done without a lot of resources, without like a lot of extra stuff. I'm really glad I thought of this this little stupid setup. Now, granted, we're not automating coal distribution. We're not automating like a lot of other stuff. We're not at that level yet. But where we are at is enjoying the resources we have, and gosh darn it, I'm gonna enjoy them. How do we get stuff on the other side of the line? Oh, the splitters are handling that. Right, okay. I have a bunch of stone, do I not? Yeah, hit me up with like 5 more of these suckers. Bleed the line slightly. Thanks. Yeah, this is great. Don't have to worry about pollution. Don't have to worry about biters. Super good. What would be kind of funny, and I use funny incredibly loosely, is if overlords from StarCraft would kind of bleep, bloop, blorp their way in or whatever and be like, hey guys, how's it going? And then you have to defend yourself, right? That could be kind of silly in a terrifying way. But still. I'm going to bleed this out slightly more. All the machines are running, so I'm not really super worried about it. Okay, this is going to be a very, very similar setup. If you've seen this before, let me know in the comments. No. And then I need one more. I'm out of plates, okay. And then we'll just take this down. And then inserters, and like same friggin' deal, right? Doesn't have to be fancy. I don't have any inserters. Good stuff. Yeah, and then this is just gonna stockpile the exact same way the other one was. We're using vanilla base stuff. We're not using any fancy templates. I've already shown you my mod list, and you've already seen how very simplistic it is. And that's the wrong way. Nice try, guys. I messed up. We're looking for super simple stuff. So we're using vanilla solutions to effectively what could be a vanilla problem. Or we're using vanilla solutions to a modded problem. How about that? Is that better? That sounds about better. I'm going to get another copper thing going on. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I had to crack those knuckles so bad. I've been waiting all day, it feels like, for it. Stuff's going good. Stuff's going real good. All right. At this junction, I'm going to fill everything with... Oh, you're out of coal. What happened? Oh, you're only getting like 1 or 2 pieces of coal every time we do the thing. Right, I gotta clean that up too. That's something I wouldn't mind to clean up. I'm gonna just fill all you guys full of coal. Yep, good stuff. Yeah, realistically, the answer to this puzzle is just kind of sit for a bit, but I don't really want to sit. What was it for more landfill again? Landfill automation science packs. Automation science packs are gears and plates. Man, that only gets me 1 more landfill. That's terrible. That is terrible. It is what it is, but it's terrible. How are we doing on power? Yeah, now it's the big nighttime. Oh, are you charging or are you draining? What's happening? Oh, it's the big daytime. Okay. Solar panels are coming back online. We have a lot of power draw. We have a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna just trim this up a little bit more. There we go. There we are. Yeah, now we've got a robust everything system, and that's pretty cool. Alright, what do we do next? Power could be cool. I would love to automate coal in the exact same way we've just done everything else. Land, however, is a little bit of a premium, so I can't just jump in there and be like, yeah. Handcraft stone for funsies? Sure. It's infinite resources, just have fun. Idle hands, am I right? I don't even need that military tab. We're not going to be doing any military research whatsoever. I don't need to, anyway. Is there anything else in here that is of critical importance? Space matter furnace doesn't matter. Copper ore, right. This isn't a space matter furnace. Okay, how do I make space matter? I think we've already had this chat, and I can't make it yet. Ingredient space matter. Made in a space matter refinery. The other tools I got didn't have hidden recipes, did they? I'll take you. I want that, and I want that, and I want that. Are there any extra recipes in here I don't know about? No. This is just duplicating uranium ore. Fine. Space matter. Oh! There we are. Space matter requires a bunch of stuff. Okay, space matter. So 5 space matter. Usually duplicates, but costs space matter. Okay. Let's take a look at that then. I want a space matter. What do I need? Uranium crude. Okay. Let's get all that out of there. Crude, uranium. Just gonna bleep blorp blorp blorp. And I'm gonna bleep blorp blorp blorp. As long as everything keeps running, it doesn't much matter. And I'll need some of that action. And I'm just going to take everything back out of the system. I need 5 of these, right? And how much crude do you take? Oh, crap. Okay, well... Looks like I'm going to need some assembly machines just making generic garbage so I can make enough stuff for that, but we'll see. Yeah, there's that. That's all I'm going to be able to make. I need how much space matter? 10? 5? 5? 5, right. My short-term memory is just garbage. I literally read a thing, comprehend it for a fraction of a second, and then immediately discard it. I'm a genius. What can I say? Do a bunch of that. We're going to change you back over to that. Wouldn't mind 5 more of those. Oh, you can just stop doing that forever. Thanks. And more of that. Do I have enough lumber? Or did I just burn through all my lumber? I don't want to burn through all my lumber. Okay, thanks. Lumber isn't like a thing I'm going to be using for fuel or anything like that, but it is a material I'm going to want to keep an eye on. There's not enough room. Rats. Frickin' rats. I have... Oh, I can make 110 of these? Amazing. Well, I'm kind of waiting. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Sounds pretty good. I wonder if this'll work. Seems like a really dumb idea. This is going to be very similar to how coal machines, when you do coal burner miners, feed into other coal burner miners. They're literally just going to feed each other. And with a storage buffer in between, that actually works pretty nicely, I think. They will work forever. Yep, once one transaction occurs in the system, it's a chain reaction that'll just loop in ad infinitum. Cool. Now that that's happening... all the stuff. I need way more crude. I don't mean to be crude, but I need that oil. Working in the mines, where I always toil. Yeah, I don't need radar, champlification, or any of that crap. Yeah, let's get optics knocked out. I wouldn't mind like 5 lamps. That's all I'm honestly looking for is 5 lamps. Oh, you're out of stuff. Did I steal from you? Or is the process just finally getting too overbearing? The process might be finally too overbearing. Steam power is still not enough for our unquenchable thirst. Yep, and we're out of juice. Sad. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I just built all this stuff I wanted to keep too. Boo, man. Boo. So what'll happen is solar will come back online and take care of everything eventually. For now, though, let's just get that set up. Yeah, we're not producing enough power. I need more power, and for that I need more landfill. For more landfill, I need more landfill. Hold on, someone's mowing their grass right behind me. I'm going to just shut my window real quick. Alright, I am back. I love the smell of fresh cut grass. Just open statement. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So right now we're in a waiting game. There's not really a whole ton I can do at the moment. Right now we're stockpiling on plates and everything. I'm handcrafting a bunch of red science. I don't have a ton of room for any amount of real automation, and the second I add automation to science, it's going to add more energy cost, right? How much lumber do we have? 15 plus 10 and 10, and this is producing some wood. Cool. I don't want to have this wood system running for too long, but I do want to get it a little more dialed in. Just, I don't want to have to be like, oh man, I'm out of XYZ resource, what am I going to do? Oh man, I got to restart all this all over again. Oh man, like, I don't want that to happen. That sounds terrible. Getting a little stockpile on that copper, yo. Stockpile on that copper, yo. Can I handcraft? I can handcraft space matter. Oh, alright, well. Cool. You ate all 50 already? Holy cow. We are murdering through resources. Which sounds fun, but it's not great. How much iron plate I have? I have a bunch of iron plate. I have a lot of copper plate too. I could shut this whole thing down. Wait until we have this new smelter thing? What is it? Okay. Efficiency duplicates basic resource but costs space matter to construct. Crafting speed 1.5, pollution 2. How long has this normal stuff been? 5 seconds. Okay, this doesn't help my brain. What is a normal crafting speed? 0.5, and a level 2 is 0.75 if I'm not mistaken. So it's twice as fast. It's twice the crafting speed. That seems worthwhile to me. Pollution 2. Max oh, it requires fuel. 1.25 kilowatts. And how many kilowatts do you take? 1.55. So it would be cheaper. Less pollution. Twice DOS speed. I think that seems worthwhile. It seems like a worthwhile endeavor. And once we build one, building others should be fairly straightforward, right? That's the excuse I'm telling myself. After optics, I would like better inserters, though that's not really necessary. Landfill is a red-green science. Logistics is unexpensive science. Just finish that up if you could. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of this copper ore because I'm gonna need it for more space matter. I'm sorry. Space matter. Nothing. What's the matter with you? Thanks, dad jokes. Ah, good old dad jokes. Don't know what to add to a conversation that would provide sustenance? Dad jokes. I've been reading Reddit a lot more lately. It's there's some communities that are just top-notch hilarious. Some of them are a little more iffy. There's like 3 a.m. jokes and dad jokes, which are hilarious. The last one that had me bust a gut was, what do you call somebody who has a gun in their left hand and a bullet wound in their right hand? What do you call them? An ambulance, obviously. Some of the other jokes are, what do you call them? You call them clumsy, or you call them left-handed or something. No, you call them an ambulance, obviously. That was really funny. Yeah, little dumb jokes like that make me chuckle the most, for sure. Okay, we're just gonna tear this process down. I'm gonna stick a stack of wood up in here. Let's just jettison a full 50, and the rest of this I'm going to use for power poles and whatever miscellaneous bric-a-brac I want. Out of power. You're out of fuel, which is unfortunate because we're actually running out of coal. Yeah, this is becoming a little too expensive to have all this stuff running. I definitely want the space matter, and I just need uranium and crude oil to get the job done. Solars would be brilliant. How far until solars? Oh my god. Oh my god, I saw the number and then I clicked it off. I clicked it off so fast. It was 500. Ugh. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. Oh my god. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. What do we got? 60? I need what? 60? Sure. Knock it out. That's also the next stepping stone to circuits. Circuit networks, I should say. I should be very specific. The word circuit isn't too much stuff. So circuit networks would be excellent step next. Yep, I said it that way, and I said it that way. And we're completely out of power. How much wood do I need for this? 10? Cool. All that stuff is done. I'm gonna need... Oh, I need way more uranium and way more crude. Is there a way for me to shut this off? Yep, there is. Cool. That literally kills everything. Perfect. Which means now we probably have a more than abundant source of power. And then we can actually get this part of it done. There's no point in me hemorrhaging power to wait for this kind of crap to get finished. There's no reason for it. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I just need production. So tying back the recipes to something like this makes a lot of sense. This forces me to stay in the earlier tech area, producing uranium, producing wood, producing coal, producing whatever, before I can actually take advantage of the rest of the, moving on. So now it's just a little bit of waiting. Yeah, it shouldn't take long. I've got, what, 6 machines going at it? Oh, I just need some coal. Yoink. Thanks. And now output full. Yep, that's looking dandy. Jim Dandy. Oh, you just start hand making a bunch of coal. Rub 5 pieces of coal together and magically get a 6th. Why not? I don't see why not. Well, I need all that to just stay off. The smelting piece we could continue working on. Do I have any wire? I do have some wire. So here's what we're going to do about this. I'm going to connect this. I'm going to take this piece of wire. And I'm going to use it to snip the lines. Now smelting can resume. Actually... yeah, that's fine. The line will thin out a little bit, but that's okay. You know what? I'm just going to do that. I'll just shut the whole thing off. Okay, we need a little more uranium and some crude oil, and we can try what this is. What I'm going to guess is this is going to springboard us into other pieces of automation. And once we get this one piece done, getting more pieces is going to be easy. So we'll see. I'm really much on, what would I call it? A visual learner is like a really easy way to say it, but I really am an application learner. Like, I like to see it in practice. I want to see it in effect. I want to see, how is this supposed to look? That's how I want to see it. I want the visual representation of how it works. So I could read all the numbers. We could go through, we could beat the crap out of the math, left and right, but seeing it in action is really, I think, is going to seal the deal. From the very base look of it, these will produce twice as much. Max consumption 70. Oh, it's down here. These will produce twice as fast as a level 2 assembly machine. They'll require less power. And I don't know if all the recipes are the same, but I'm assuming they are. We shall see. One more crude barrel, and we're already done. So even though we can duplicate stuff, I do see value in leaving a lot of these machines just doing the regular basic recipe. And there we are. Thanks for playing. Is there anything else that... oh, 35 space matter, 20 space matter, crude oil boiler, heats fluids for the duplication process. Okay, I'm not there yet. Crude oil, I'm not there yet. Yep. Boop. Oh, it took no time to make. 0.5 seconds, holy crap. Okay. How do you work? Here's a piece of coal. Same deal, just requires coal to function. Okay. Nope. Yeah, that is very fast. Huh, okay. That's very, very fast. What I would probably want to do this on is coal. Yeah, probably. I don't want to waste any energy, so can we just knock out a few more processes worth? Seems legitimate. Seems decent. And one more. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Just finished it. Nice. Okay. So, yes, I think this is how I want this to play. I want this to run all the stinking time. How much coal do I have? 8. Oh, boy. I don't have a ton of raw materials to fart around, but let's do a little farting. That's another really dumb joke one of my friends really likes. A man eats a lot of beans. What time does he show up? 3:40. Yep, 3:40. It's dumb, but it's funny. Okay, we're gonna pop all this. All this is gonna get rewritten. Yep. No one will be happy about any of these things. How do I do this? What I really want is another one of those things. Because then it would look like this, right? Just like it was before. Oh, I guess I don't specify... Oh, it's a smelter. You don't specify recipes on a smelter, do you? Oh. Oh, you can't duplicate coal. Ah, boo. Ah, craps. Okay, right. I got ahead of myself. That was my fault. Shoots, dilutes. Alright. This all gets rewritten again. This is what happens when you don't RTFM, kids. Always RTFM. For those of you that are uninitiated, it's read the effing manual. Okay, so that's adorable. None of the stuff I thought is going to do what I think, which is a real fun conversation to have with yourself. Try it sometime. Can I borrow a little more landfill? Okay, but this is the last time for landfill. Small beans level production, but it'll do. Are you honestly not connected? Oh, I had the line like that. Yeah. You are honestly not connected. This is going to take a little more rework than I was hoping, but this is going to put a little bit more of our logistics knowledge to the test, I feel. I don't want any of that hooked up. Where's that wire? I think I ditched it somewhere. Just need one piece. I think I can shift click stuff too, and that would do it as well. But the wire works just as well. It works the same thing with the green wire, the red wire, all that stuff. Okay, that'll hopefully get us stockpiled on a little more power. Coal has been a little tight lately, but hopefully that'll get us somewhere. And how much? We already have 3 more space matter we can start cranking out. Not bad. Let's go ahead and call this an episode. I kind of feel like I got a lot of rework to do in front of me. Yeah, I kind of feel like I got a lot of rework to do in front of me, and we'll get there. But yeah, thanks for joining me. My name's JohnMegacycle. Another episode of Factorio with Space Block is in the books, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.